You're listening to
Yo, what's up?
Yes Sir.
Today's podcast outside at Wisma Geylang Serai is probably brought to you by our friends at Volunteers Network Singapore, also known as IMVNSG. Now, IMVNSG is a non-profit, non-governmental organization carrying out volunteer works for the community by the community. Now, if you want to know more about IMVNSG, right, you can head down to their socials at Twitter pula. They don't have Twitter. They have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and what other platforms? TikTok, yes, at IM_Volunteers Network SG. And if you are keen on joining them, you can just head down to their Instagram and give them a DM, and one of them will get back to you shortly. Now, if you're ready for today's episode, guys, let's go.
Won't you all sit down and listen? Pay attention now. Cause you're listening to the best podcast in town. Y'all not ready for this. Now when I say bro, you say what's up. Ready? Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, what's up? I like it. Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, what's up?
Welcome back to another episode of Hey Bro What's Up. You're with me, Nabil Jas, and only Nabil Jas for today. Syafiq Khairi is not here because he is sick. He's been sick for like a whole week, I think, right? Right, Angelo? He has been sick for like a whole week. He has not recovered. But today I'm here with two volunteers. They're not volunteers. Two members of IMVNSG, Atiqah and Fazli. And guys, welcome to the podcast, guys. How are you guys?
We are quite healthy. Thank you very much. We are definitely not like Syafiq that is sick. We are well right now and healthy. So get well soon, Syafiq. Yes, get well soon.
Yep, get well soon to you. Yeah, we're definitely fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, first, right, before we start, right, maybe you just want to... Okay, I think you guys have seen Fazli before. I think Fazli brings a fucking curse to Hey Bro What's Up. Oh shit, I cursed in the IMVN episode. Never mind. I think Fazli brings a curse to Hey Bro What's Up because the last time he's here, right, I wasn't here. It was only Syafiq and him and another guy.
Yes.
But now, today, he's here again. It's only me, no Syafiq. Maybe the next time he comes, right, he's recording with no one. It's just like no one and him alone. But maybe Fazli, introduce yourself to those who have not heard you or seen you before, right?
Yes.
What is your role in IMVNSG, my friend?
Okay. So hi everyone. So my name is Fazli. I am the youth executive leader of the sports and games. So what I do is that I make out events and also welfare events for the volunteers in the organization itself for them to bond with each other and also go through some fun activities. Yeah.
That's nice, that's nice. How about you, Atiqah? What is your role in IMVNSG?
Hi everyone, I am Atiqah, the admin and welfare for I Am Volunteer Network SG. Basically, I do a lot of behind the scenes things, all the Excel, all the Google Sheets. Yeah, that's all me.
Kakak-kakak admin lah.
Yes,
Just sit
yes,
behind.
Admin.
definitely.
Yeah, she does. She really shows her face up front. Even before the episode started, she was like, "This one no video, nothing, right? Just record." I was like, "There's a camera, kak. There's a camera. It's there for a reason."
But she likes to be behind the scene.
Yeah. But she's definitely one of the most important people lah, because to fill up those Excel sheets, all right, takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
And they definitely have to be definitely have to be on time and stuff so that the events move smoothly. But as you guys can see behind me right now, we are not in a room, we are not in a studio, we are not in Angelo's house, you know. It's a very nice scenery from the back. We are at, as I said earlier, we are at Wisma Geylang, right? Because we decided to do an outdoor podcast lah. You know, IMVN is having an event here or something, so might as well we just follow them here. But we're not going to talk about the event they're doing right now. We're just going to have a conversation here, have a podcast here in this very open space, and you know, give some different vibes to you guys watching at home. Now, when I look at the outside world, right, I think of traveling. Yeah. I have seen a lot of my friends starting to travel here and there, especially because I'm the only one in NS. Then all my friends in poly, right? Yeah. Can go out, holiday. The secondary school kids. Now it's June holidays. What is June holidays? I don't even know it anymore. You know, can go out traveling. Do you guys miss traveling? I miss it a lot.
Same. I think traveling is a very important part for us, like especially during holidays. Because especially during holidays, right, we are like just stuck at home and we want to spend some time going out of, especially Singapore, to travel and then to also explore more about the world. And like definitely it's very important to me because without traveling, then we won't know what other countries are, you know, having, you know, what their vibe is over there. And like, the travel for me has been like a very forgotten thing because I've never been like travel ever since COVID.
Right.
Ever since the pandemic hit us, I just stuck at home, just doing paperwork for school and all that stuff. But now thankfully, since the holidays is already coming, I'll be starting intern soon. Unfortunately, but if there is a few weeks for me to just have a break, I'll be probably going out to travel.
Where's your first destination?
So my first destination will be Indonesia.
Indonesia?
Yeah.
Why Indonesia?
Definitely. Okay, because my mother was from Indonesia
Your
itself.
mother?
My mother was from Indonesia, and we do have a house back then.
Oh,
back when back before COVID started.
But then now what happened to the house?
We sold the house.
I see.
Yeah, and then we built a new one at Batam.
Oh, Batam.
Yeah, and now thankfully it is going very well for our settlement at Batam because now my mother is like planning to buy more land and more plots for farming itself. Yeah.
So you are like what? You're born there?
No, my brother is born there.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother is born there. So there's we do have a background in Indonesia itself, which is why I want to go to Indonesia first because I've never been there for like a lot of years already. Ever since before COVID started, I've already never traveled back there for like 2 years plus.
You can like go back to your roots.
Yeah, go back to our roots and just explore a bit more of like my background at Indonesia and then probably go back to Batam. Because I need to check up on like the houses there and also the plot of land that my mother has already bought.
Find chicks also.
No lah. No, definitely not.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
No, just over there for traveling purposes.
I see.
They're just traveling purposes.
Atiqah, what about you? What country or, what do you miss about traveling?
Honestly, I miss the outside food.
I see.
Yeah, I travel for food, honestly.
Yeah, right.
Singapore food is getting more boring and boring because every day you just get to eat the same thing all over again.
Yeah.
So I want to travel to try out different types of food.
Where do you intend on going? Like him, Indonesia, how about you?
As for myself, Indonesia too.
Legit?
Yeah, because I have to visit my soon-to-be mother-in-law there.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, that's so sweet.
Yeah, so I think when the borders open, then I'm just gonna go there.
Wait,
Yeah.
so what you're saying is that your future husband,
Yes.
inshallah, is an Indonesian.
No, his mom is from Indonesia. We both Singaporeans, so yeah, we're gonna go there because his parents' side is all there. Yeah.
That's nice. So what have you planned there? Like, how do you plan over there? Like, are you planning to wear like a kabaya, like to meet? It must be a very nerve-wracking thing, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna be myself. I'm just gonna be myself. I'm just not gonna dress like those traditionally going there. Nah. Just travel.
Do you intend to like bring any gifts for your future mother-in-law? Like.
Yes. Maybe from Singapore. Maybe a few of the clothings here. Yeah.
I see. How long have you guys been together?
I think for almost 1 year plus already.
I see. So is your marriage gonna be at Indonesia also?
We're actually planning on that, but currently in Singapore only.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so let's sidetrack here. What is your ideal wedding? Because I think of Indonesia, right? Those Indonesian weddings are very grand. Because from my side, I have roots from Indonesia too, but it's more of Jawa. From Jawa side. So when I think of orang Jawa wedding, right, it's like it's very traditional with batik and all. Then they wear that circular cap.
Yes. I see those photos. Yeah.
You get what I mean, right? Then in TikTok there was once a trend where they show like their roots from Indonesia. Then they took those kind of pictures. You get what I mean, right? You get what I mean?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So I imagine that kind of vibes. Like, is that what you're going for?
Yes, I'm going for that too if my marriage is in Indonesia lah. But in Singapore, it's just like normal marriage, like just traditionally. Those
Like
baju kebaya, baju
Yeah.
kurung. Yes.
Like, where do you plan? Like, bawa block or like...
No, actually, I'm going to held it at Warren Golf and Country Club at Choa Chu Kang there.
I see. So, all the best for you.
Thank
all the
you.
best. I hope
Thank
your
you so
marriage
much.
goes well. I hope the event goes as well as you want it to be.
Yes.
But I also hope that you get to do your wedding at Indonesia. Because I
Yes.
think that will be a very unique experience. Not everyone gets to do that,
Yeah.
Yep, true.
Hey Fazli, when are you getting married?
Oh, when? Oh, no, not anytime soon.
Why not? Why not?
Right now, I'm just focusing on my studies first.
Bullshit lah.
No,
Everybody says the same thing.
He's still young.
Because right now I'm like focusing on my intern and obviously intern, there's not going to be enough time for you if you're to ever have a partner.
Wait, how old are you? Are you the same age as me?
I'm 18.
Oh, you're younger than me.
Yeah, I'm very young. So
throughout the podcast, call me abang eh.
But no lah, like I'll just be focusing on my studies soon because my mother has already planned about all this marriage stuff for me already. So technically,
Your mother has planned you marriage stuff.
yeah. So it's technically like arranged marriage.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you already know who?
No, no.
Wait, so you're telling me your mom has like someone in mind? But
Yes.
has not introduced that person to you.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. So right now, all she tells me is to just focus on my studies and to focus on my work. Get a stable life, before she introduces that. So it's technically like an arranged marriage kind of thing.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm definitely okay with.
Serious ah?
Yeah.
Oh, because I heard some people like when it comes to arranged marriage, they don't want because they scared lah. What if that person is like not their type?
Same.
But
Same. But you got to put a little faith on it, You got to put a little trust on it,
Trust on your mom,
Yeah, trust on my mom. Because if like what my mother says is true, then it's a win-win situation.
Has your mom said anything about her, like how she looks, like described her in any way?
Yeah, she has actually showed me a picture.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Is she like your age or older?
yes, she is around my age.
Okay, as long as not younger, okay.
No, definitely not. No.
Singaporean?
No, Indonesian.
What? But you say you don't want
damn.
Indonesian girls.
Since when?
Just now I asked
You
you
just
if I
said
find
that.
chicks, then you're like, no, definitely not
That one
Indonesia.
in Batam.
Oh.
Not Indonesia itself.
So
because
where?
because my roots was also from Jawa.
I see.
Yeah, so
I
it's
see.
it's definitely gonna be a Javanese.
I see.
Lady, yeah.
So like, do you know where she's from? Like Central Java, Jawa
Probably
Timur?
from the Jawa Timur.
Jawa Timur.
Yeah,
Jawa
definitely.
Timur.
Yeah, because my mother knows a lot of people from there.
Wow, your mother a big figure there.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Actually,
Wow.
yeah, she is a very big figure.
Oh, what she do there?
No, it is actually back from when my great grandfather. Yeah, so my great grandfather had a reputation there.
Wow,
Yes,
wow,
and then
wow.
it goes down to my grandfather and it goes down to my mother. So our family is actually very big.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had a lot of cousins there, and definitely my mother knows a lot of
Also,
people there.
a lot of
Damn.
kaching also are there because
Yeah, that's the reason why we sold the house there and built a settlement at Batam.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You say
Nice.
Fazli. I want to say hit him up because he has land in Indonesia, but the wife already set for him, huh?
Yeah, but any of you guys want to hit me up, just
What the hell?
Oh,
wait, what?
Your mother would seriously attest to that. Your mother would not like that. So if she's listening to this, which
she will probably disown me right now. She will probably just pack up my stuff, just throw it away from the house. She'll be like, Fazli, no, move out from my house right now.
how dare you disobey? your
Yeah,
mom,
how dare you disobey my commands? I want you to marry this woman, not this girl.
But she pretty lah to you.
I can say that.
Yeah, okay lah. I mean,
can say
Indonesian
that.
pretty a lot. Indonesian pretty a lot of girls. Indonesian girls a lot of
pretty girls.
Different breeds.
Indonesian girl a lot of pretty. A lot of Indonesian girls are pretty. Yeah.
So there would be a chance where it will be a traditional Javanese marriage.
So the marriage should be there.
Should be.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Can book me flight there or not?
Of course.
Oh, nice.
I also
Yeah.
want.
Probably be
You probably
planning,
have a family there already.
Yeah, probably have a family there already by then. Yeah, but I'll probably be like, I don't know, inviting some people over.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Wow, you all already target Indonesia. Ah.
Yeah.
Wait, then for you, your mother-in-law is which side of Indonesia? Jawa also.
Bugis.
Ah.
Yeah, so
Not the Bugis there.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that Bugis?
No. Bugis.
So that's roughly around which side?
I'm not really sure about that also, but they are staying around Batam area.
I see.
Ah,
So it's
more
quite near
towards
to
Batam
Singapore
side,
lah.
yeah.
Quite near to Singapore. Wow, you see, people like me travel to have fun, travel to eat good food, travel to meet new experiences. They travel to get married. That is different. They travel to get married at Indonesia. They have Indonesian husbands and wives. And actually, when I think of Indonesia, like it's a nice place. It's a nice
Yeah.
place. Like all the the gunung Ganang, see Malay already. All the mountain there, all very beautiful. I can imagine, right, if you get like a good place, especially if you have the money there, right.
Yep.
If you have like a good wedding spot, like behind a mountain, I say, "Foo!"
Yeah, you can just see the view from
Wow.
there. Yeah.
That's gonna be scenic. Very scenic.
Very
Your
scenic.
friends in Singapore are gonna get so jealous.
Yeah.
Your friends in Singapore are gonna lose out. Nothing can
Yeah.
top that. Where you want to do? Bukit Timah Hill? No match. Where you want a botanic garden? No, fake. No, you do it in Indonesia. It's the real deal, I tell you.
The real deal,
Yes.
definitely. Especially if you are gonna marry someone there,
Yeah,
then you have a second home there.
Wow, yes, that is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That is
That-
true.
yeah, you
That
you
is
literally
true.
have a second home there, which you can just visit at any point of time, and you can
Right.
just
Right. Okay, so since you're on the topic of traveling, then got married, right? Honeymoon where?
Honeymoon. For me, I've already planned it.
Oh,
Yeah, but any of you guys want to go first?
My honeymoon is gonna be at the South Korea.
South Korea. Why South Korea? What do you like about South Korea?
I'm just a K-pop idol. I watch K-drama all the time. So I want to visit those scenic places like, the lock place where they...
Do you think he's going to agree to it or he's just going to be dragged into it?
He's going to be dragged into it. He's going to be dragged into it.
He's going to be dragged into it.
person.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yes.
He's going to be dragged
Has
into
he
it.
told you where his ideal honeymoon place is gonna be?
Not really. He's just going to follow me.
I see.
Yes.
So South,
Like he has to follow you. He has to.
so South Korea for Atiqah. But how about you, Fazli? Where is your ideal honeymoon spot?
Oh, for me, it's going to be at Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, Paris.
Wow.
You guys know the TikTok where they show the bridge and then there's the boat. Like, they were...
Is that not Venice?
Oh, that's Venice. Oh, sorry. Venice. Sorry. I was like, Paris, Venice is still the same thing.
Different country, bro. Paris at France, Venice at Italy.
Venice,
Also
yeah.
Italy.
Yeah, so Italy itself. Because you know that one bridge where they will take the boat and then they go there.
Yeah.
I plan to propose to her there.
Whoa.
Yeah. I plan to like bring her there.
Big plans.
Yes.
Big plans, my guy.
Yep, definitely. That's why that would be like a perfect honeymoon because that's where I will like propose to her. So
But I thought honeymoon after marriage.
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be like a date where like both family agree to
I see. But then you gotta like prep your mom for it.
Yeah.
Your mom, your mother-in-law.
Yes.
Except for her.
Nice.
Yeah. So they won't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is so sweet. I can imagine that. But remember, Venice is sinking.
Yeah.
You better go there ASAP.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't later you go there.
I've heard about it where like the water level has already start to rise up already.
Yeah.
And it's already like I think by now it's already like some houses are already in a stage where it's gonna get drowned.
Exactly. Later you go there, you want to propose. Instead, you're with the boat to save your life.
Yeah.
Then that one not fun already. That one cannot propose already. Not fun already.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be another situation where it's gonna be Titanic. Titanic just
Then you can have your Jack and Rose over and
hold me.
they'll be like, still haram. That is nice. I have no honeymoon plans yet because I don't plan on going anywhere. That's quite sad. Me and Ezra, you can relate, right, Ezra? Ezra's behind the camera. Yeah, it's like Syafiq would have a lot of things to say. Syafiq would probably be like here, like, relationships are a waste of time. Relationships are this, relationships are that.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. Hey, okay, guys, just a fucking what's that? A side way. We're like, the reason why last week there's no episode, I'm so sorry I didn't update any of you guys when there's no episode last week, right? It's because we recorded the whole 1 hour episode, right? And the file crashed, and we couldn't upload it, and we can't sync it with the camera at all. Our audio was just chopped up. Literally 1 hour episode, right? Became a 30-minute recording.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Then we like gave up, like fuck it, we are not gonna post anything. And then I'm so sorry for you guys, but it was, I tell you, one of the best episodes. And it was the episode where Syafiq just fucking ranted to everyone that relationships are a waste of time. But that's Syafiq. But if you ask them, I think they say relationships are very meaningful.
Yeah, relationship
Yes,
is meaningful. Obviously, relationship has an up and down to it.
No shit.
Yeah,
no shit.
but you must always take a look on the positive side of it.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
obviously you can't always be like so down and always be looking at the negativity of like the relationship itself.
Yeah, of
You
course.
must always appreciate for whatever you've already gotten and also your partner throughout the whole relationship itself. Yeah, so for Syafiq, it is not always bad. I know you're sick right now, but you're obviously going to listen to this.
He doesn't actually.
Oh, he doesn't?
He doesn't.
Oh, wow.
The only person who listens to his own episode is myself.
Wow,
Yeah.
Syafiq, wow.
Syafiq, show them dedication,
Oh
man.
my God.
I've just exposed Syafiq. Oh no.
After all of those airport jokes that I've made, that you said there's gonna be airplanes there, but yeah, hopefully he's gonna listen to this.
Yeah. He should,
Yes,
because he's
yes.
not here, right? He's not here.
He's definitely gonna listen to it.
Yeah, 'cause
because
he's
he's
not
not here. He's gonna be like catching up, and then he's gonna listen to us talking about relationship, and he's gonna be back home over there just coughing. I've already told you, relationship is bad. Yeah.
No, he's probably gonna like send me a video on the WhatsApp group chat like, hey, fuck you all. Why you talking about me and that kind of stuff. Okay, but that's traveling for marriage and all, right? But you know, there's another reason why you travel also, because you want to do like what you call that, like religious things, you know?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
you know,
yes,
you go
yes.
to pilgrimage and
Yeah.
stuff, and that's all that kind of things. I think, have you guys planned on going on those kind of things?
Oh,
Like your pilgrimage, like your Hajj.
For my parents, they have planned that they will be doing it after they retired.
I see.
Yeah,
How old are they?
My mom is like 40 plus already going to
Oh,
like her
that's still very
50s.
young. That's still very young. That's very young.
And like my stepdad is already like around 50s going to 60s already.
Okay lah. Okay.
So we are like planning after they retire, then they will be going to the pilgrimage itself.
Okay. Are you gonna follow them?
No, because definitely that's when I will be like going to start my stable life already at Singapore. Yeah, because that's already when my brother already got a house, and then after that we'll be working.
I see.
But we'll always be supporting our parents lah by
course,
sending them money and all that stuff. Because after they retire, they're going to be settling at Batam itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're going to be settling at Batam, and then obviously they're going to go to the pilgrimage. So that's when we'll be sending money over, supporting them by Singapore lah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. How about you, Atiqah?
As for myself, I'm gonna go there like 2 to 3 more years. Actually, we have plans now.
Damn.
My future husband, yeah.
Man has planned.
Yeah, then after that, I want to go bring my grandma along.
I see. Have your parents went?
My parents haven't went yet, but I'm gonna bring my grandma along. But if I have a lot more money in 2 years or 3 more years to come, then definitely I'm gonna bring my parents along.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, so you see, I have not planned. I still am a very raw stage of my life. You know, they all got plans to marry already. I haven't. So I will let my parents go first. Even I don't even know when my parents. What the fuck? My parents, I don't know what's their plans for Hajj yet. So maybe
that was your parents cursing you to cough just now when you talk about them. Let's start coughing.
how dare they talk about me in the podcast?
Just start coughing.
But I know my nenek has went. My grandmother has went to Hajj. So maybe was that if anything you can ask her like for tips or anything, right? But another reason why you travel also is to do korban. And what is korban is that when it's a like what's that? It's a religious thing where you go. Actually, you don't even have to travel. Actually, you can do it in Singapore. But the reason why we go, okay, so what korban is like a sacrificial of an animal. It can be like a goat, a cow, or a buffalo. You know, all those kind of meaty animals. You sacrifice them in the name of God, and then distribute the meat to poorer families.
Yes.
The reason why Singapore don't have it, right, is because we know cows, we know goats.
Our farm here is very small.
Yeah.
The only thing that we have is chickens.
Yes.
Yeah, eggs. Yeah.
Exactly. Even now, chicken we cannot export already.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Chicken cannot export now. Chicken rice prices.
Yeah, you got see the news where the people started buying the chicken rice. Yeah, at the very last day because the chicken was exported from Malaysia.
What the hell? They expect the chicken to taste.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody just started going to like that that food court just to buy the chicken rice. Yeah, because that was the very last day.
And then the chicken in the supermarket all taken up. People start stockpiling.
Yes, definitely.
And then now you just can't export chicken to Singapore.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Which is pretty dumb lah. Yep. Like what? Really? Singapore is prepared. Yeah. Like why the hell are you all stockpiling chicken?
Because from what I heard,
they gotta expire.
From what I heard from my mother, the Singapore chicken itself, it is not as original.
Of course lah.
Yeah, because when it's exported overseas, it's like frozen, all that stuff, all of the thing is gone. If you get exported chickens from like Malaysia or like Indonesia, it's more of like have that village taste to it. Yeah, it has like the background of the village to it, and like Singapore chicken and Malaysia or Indonesia chicken is much more different than the size itself.
Oh, true.
Yeah. You can already see from the shape itself. Yes, I know a lot of chicken because I eat a lot of chicken from exported Indonesia. And so Malaysia and Indonesia chicken, right? They are more towards the village itself if they are like more smaller in size.
I see.
Yeah, because the Singapore chicken itself has already been fed.
I heard their meat also tougher, right?
Yeah, their meat also tougher. Yes, definitely. Yeah. And you guys know that you guys can actually export rabbit meat also. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we there's rabbit meat, right?
Yeah, there's rabbit meat. Yeah. But you guys should try it.
I've never tried it.
You haven't tried?
No.
Dude, no chicken. There's rabbit meat you can try. There's a deer meat you can try.
Yes, yeah.
Eat more beef or goats or something.
Because, I think anytime soon the cow also probably cannot export. Yeah. Chicken cannot export or definitely cow also cannot export.
You know what I find funny? Singapore, right? Cannot export chicken, people already go crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine if Singapore cannot export water from Malaysia.
Oh my God, yeah.
There's been a case. Actually.
There's been a case, yeah.
Exactly.
Where they wanted to like just cut the contract itself.
Right.
Yeah.
And then imagine if it actually happens, right? I think Singapore, right? I don't know. They go like reservoir, start picking up water.
No, I think they're gonna start buying water from like USA or like what. They just have like a container full of like
stockpile of water.
Yeah, stockpile of water from USA getting transported to Singapore. Like you can already imagine the helicopters bringing the cargo. Yeah,
that's so fucking scary.
Yeah,
it's not like something like a world or like war.
Yeah, world war or something like
people
that.
Have to ration water.
Yeah, and then now also since the pandemic also, it's gonna be like the apocalypse already, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but let's hope it doesn't happen. Let's hope it doesn't happen. But back to korban, right? Yeah, it's something that we do for to feed the needy families lah.
Yep.
Yep.
And then that's why we travel to other countries like Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, all these smaller Southeast Asian countries that's nearby to us. We go there to do the sacrificial, do the sacrifice there in the name of God for the needy people. Actually, right, have you guys witnessed a korban before?
No, I have not.
When I was young, a lot at Indonesia.
Oh, really? How was it?
a
How
lot.
was it?
Okay, so you guys know.
For in context, like for you guys in Singapore, right, when you sacrifice, they will cover the whole.
They will cover the whole thing. Yeah.
So you cannot see.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
they cannot see. But I think Indonesia is not the same.
Yeah, Indonesia is definitely not the same.
Yeah.
So in Singapore, I have a story where I think we go to the mosque at Haji Lane.
Mosque at Haji Lane.
Sultan.
Masjid Sultan. Yes,
Sultan.
yeah. So
Bro, that's such an iconic
Yeah,
mosque. How
so-
do you not know the name?
sorry. So when I was young, I mean that was so long ago. So when I was young,
Yeah.
right, we went there and we had the korban itself, the sacrifice itself over there.
Okay.
And definitely it was getting covered.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was covered by this blue canvas sheet, I think.
Yeah.
It was covered and I couldn't really see. But from all I know was that obviously there's blood. Obviously,
yeah, of
and
course.
like, but there was a lot of people there because they were over there to collect the meat itself. So my so my family obviously got the meat itself, and my father was part of the people that did the sacrifice.
I see.
So we get first come first serve lah. But for Indonesia, it was more of like a village thing. So for Indonesia, right? So what my village does, because I'm from Jawa Timur, is that when I was young lah, so we'll have this sacrifice event, and it will be a whole village thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it will be a one type of go thing lah. So one shot, everybody do the.
It's like a
korban.
village bonding session.
Yeah, village bonding session.
I see.
Because that is when the whole like they call here the MP. But over there, the MP over there is gonna come
the
over.
leader of the kampung.
Yeah, the leader of the kampung is gonna be there. Everybody's gonna be there.
I see.
Yeah, there's gonna be the whole sacrifice there, and it's not gonna get covered. Everybody's gonna see the sacrifice itself.
Wow.
And they use banana tree, the trunk itself, to put the head of the meat that's gonna get sacrificed. So let's say there's gonna be cow or like deer or what is gonna get sacrificed. They're gonna use the banana trunk. They are first I actually know the procedure. They're gonna cut.
Okay.
They're gonna start digging up a hole for the cutting.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna cut down banana tree. And then they're gonna lay it down on the hole.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna put the animal there lah. And then they're gonna cut it on the banana tree itself, on the trunk. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's more of like a comfortable way.
Yeah,
Because in
yeah.
Singapore, I don't think they do that.
They don't have banana.
Yeah, as much as I remember, they don't do that. They just start cutting it. Yeah.
Yeah, but for those of you guys listening and are like very concerned about the sacrificial thing, whether it hurts the animal or not, they have a whole procedure on
Yeah,
how
they
to
have a
do
whole
it
procedure.
that brings in the least pain
Yeah, the least
and
pain.
the least suffering
Yeah.
for the animal. So they have a certain point in the neck where they cut, when once the vein is cut off, they immediately die.
Yeah, they
that's
just
true.
don't breathe after that.
Yeah, they just don't breathe after that. So it's not like they cut and the animal is like,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because
no screams, no nothing.
Just for your information, if you ever go to a korban sacrificial event, I would say,
Yeah.
Yep.
you don't hear screaming of goats
Yeah.
or cows. They won't wail and cry or anything because with that procedure that is taught, immediately one vein cut, boom. It's
Yeah,
dead.
it's the most least pain. Yeah.
Suffering from the animal's side at all. So yeah, if you worry about that, if you want to find out more about that, okay, you can ask any religious teacher as well to ask you and ask them what is the procedure and all. But that's as far as my knowledge goes as to
It's
how
all
it's
done
done.
by professionals, like
Exactly. They don't allow kids to just come in for night like, yeah.
But back in Jawa, obviously the kids is gonna be in front there, see everything.
Yeah.
And that's why for our village, that's why we make it as a one type of go event. Because that's where like it won't be as less painful. Because if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
If you were to have those event like after continuously like one day, obviously it's gonna be like kind of painful for the animal itself. Because their friends is gonna see them getting cut.
Exactly.
Which is why we just have it in a once in a while go. Everybody just start cutting. The whole village get it.
Exactly. And I think the very nice thing about that is that for Singapore, I think the amount of people who are really in dire need is not as much as in other countries.
Yeah.
So that's why when what Fazli said now, you first come, first serve.
Yeah,
because
first come,
you
first serve.
cut, you have the meat, you get it first because we don't really have much needy families that are in dire need of food. But in some countries like Indonesia or Cambodia or Laos, right,
There's
they are
a
really
lot.
Yeah,
a lot of families are in need, and it's gonna be very beneficial for them.
Exactly.
Because they're gonna get food for their daily needs and necessity. Yeah.
And I think another fun fact for those of you who don't know, most of this korban comes along with Hari Raya Haji.
Yes.
Yes.
So Hari Raya Haji is not the same as Hari Raya. It really depends on where you celebrate it actually. Like for what I know, the people in the Arab countries, right, celebrate it more, what's Meriah in English? More lively, more eventful.
Festive.
It's a more festive event as compared to Hari Raya Puasa. Like they will legit go all out for Hari Raya Haji. But in Singapore, we opposite. Hari Raya Haji is just more like a holiday for us.
Yeah.
But Hari Raya Puasa is when we go all out.
It's just very silent during Hari Raya Haji.
Yeah. It's not as lively. But in Arab countries, it's the opposite. Yeah, Hari Raya Haji is like 1 week they celebrate, but Hari Raya Puasa only 1 day.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
So with the meat, right, that is to provide these families something to be happy about during Hari Raya Haji as well.
Yeah.
So they give this meat for these poor families so that they can have also the festive spirit along with those who can afford this meat without having to wait for these kind of events, right? And talking about korban also, IMVNSG is currently doing a korban event.
Yep.
Yeah, and they have been sending flyers all over and they've been putting posters all over. So for those of you Muslim friends out there who, have seen it and, or are thinking about doing korban, or maybe your family members or something, you can go to IMVNSG's.
People that's living at Geylang area, Woodlands area, obviously you're gonna see those posters. Even especially right now, I think Imran is going to do it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
going
yeah, yeah,
around. Yeah, he just came here to take like photos and videos about us.
Exactly.
Yeah, they just went out probably doing the posters again.
Maybe just for
Yeah.
their information, how do you call or contact us?
You actually can go down to our Instagram
kakak
page at
admin.
IMVNSG to see the posters and the posts about our korban. Yeah. I think you can call Imran contact number also. There's a contact number down there.
Yeah, at the poster
Yes.
itself.
Yeah, so all the details are just there. If you want to do that, carry on. I think it would be really, really beneficial.
Yeah.
Because it will not only benefit you as a Muslim, that way you get your good deeds, but also you help other families out there
Yeah.
that are
True,
really,
true.
really in need. So you see, you can travel for marriage, you can travel to help people, you can travel for your own fun. What more? You can travel to study. Let's talk about study. Do you guys plan to go overseas to study?
I already did that when I was young.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You study in Indonesia?
Yeah, because when I was primary 1, I studied here. Yeah, I studied at
Okay.
East Coast Primary School.
Okay.
Yeah, so if there's anybody that listening to this podcast right now, East Coast Primary School, I'm the OG there.
I don't even fucking know where that
It's
is.
at
I know,
Bedok.
right?
It's at Bedok.
Bedok.
Yeah, it's at Bedok.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why lah. Ever since I was young, I don't know why East Coast Primary School isn't it supposed to be near East Coast Beach?
Yeah, it should be like where
Yeah, but why
VJC
is it at Bedok?
Right,
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
But I studied there for
Okay.
primary 1, and then after that, my family went back to Indonesia. So that's when I started getting my roots lah. Yeah, because my family went back there for like a few years.
Can you speak like fluent Indonesian?
Javanese? Yes.
Oh, you can speak Javanese.
Yeah.
Can you say like, hi, you are listening to Ibro Wassupp in Javanese?
Oh no.
What the hell?
Okay. So for me, right, Javanese is more of like when the person is talking to me.
I see.
Yeah, when the person is talking to me, then I can communicate in Javanese.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
like
need
my,
something to spark it.
yeah, like my mother. And when at home, right, when my mother talk to me like in Javanese, I'll respond with Javanese.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
because like for me, right, I can't just like still we just say like hello, hello, like it's very awkward. Yeah. So for me, it's more of like the person
Understand.
sparking it. Yeah, and then I'll probably
What? Sparking it.
sparkling,
Oh.
sparkling the sense of like
Okay.
communication.
I thought
Yeah.
you said speaking, like sparking.
No, like sparkling the convo of like Javanese.
Sparkling,
Then
okay,
obviously
okay,
can.
understand.
Yeah, so my family went back then to Indonesia, and then we started. I started studying there for a few years.
Yeah.
And their education there is very different.
How was
Very
it?
different because we have primary school and they have primary school. 6 years. Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah.
But their secondary school and our secondary school is very different.
How different?
So their secondary school they have two phase of it. Yeah. So for us we have ITE and Poly, right?
Yeah.
For them they have SMR and SMK, SMA and SMK.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I can remember correctly, they will go through the SMA phase first,
Okay.
and then they'll go to SMK. So
see.
there's no jumping off. You know, like if you do well in primary school, if you do well in secondary school, you'll go to ITE or Poly. For them is
Everyone goes the same path.
yeah, everyone goes the same path. So it's from primary school, SMR, SMK, and
I
then uni.
see.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's very different.
So you stopped at where?
I stopped at primary 4.
And then came back to Singapore.
Yeah, and I came back to Singapore.
I see.
And then I studied here, and yeah. So now I have education here, which is why I'm going for my internship soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you plan to go outside and study?
No, after I graduate from my diploma,
Yeah.
which is next year,
Okay.
then I'm gonna work straight.
I see.
Yes, yeah, maybe studies, maybe part-time uni. Yeah, but that's not in my mind right now.
I see. For me, I plan to go to university here to take my degree. Then maybe because I want to do Malay studies, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps I will go to University Malaya
Yes,
at
yes.
Selangor.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my plans.
Yeah, it's been quite a hot topic about people going to like doing Malay studies.
Yeah.
It's been quite a topic. Yeah.
And also, another hotspot I think people study is South Korea also.
Yeah.
Especially Malaysians, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
especially
yes,
Malaysians, they go to like South Korea to like study, and like 1 month, right? Just in 1 month, if they go back, right, they can already speak South Korea.
Speak South Korea.
They can speak Korean. Sorry, they can speak Korean. Yes, they can speak Korean. Yeah.
Okay, so it's raining now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can feel it's raining. And I think the timing is also just nice.
Yep.
So I think we'll stop the episode here. You guys, thank you so much for listening. And I think Fazli and Atiqah, you've been great guests today.
Yes.
It's been
Thank you so much for
thank you.
inviting us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for making time to do an episode with us under the rain.
Yes.
Yes.
So before we get drenched, we will end the episode here. Thank you so much for listening. You can follow me at Nabil_GAZ if you want to ask me any more questions about the podcast. Or you can follow our podcast at EHBROWASSUPP. And don't forget to follow I Am Volunteers Network Singapore at their Instagram, Facebook, YouTube and TikTok at IM_Volunteers Network SG. And maybe you want to plug your own Instagrams, guys?
Oh yes, definitely. Follow at Fazli on Fire.
Fazli on
Fazli
Fire.
on Fire.
Fire.
Yeah, that's right.
Mine is at Wassupp with the double I. In the middle.
Yeah, and that's all for today's episode, guys.
Hopefully we can hear from Syafiq soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully he'll be back for another episode next week.
And then he will start ranting out. I've already told you guys already. Relationship is very bad.
Exactly. And thank you so much for staying all the way to the end. Remember, you guys can do anything you want if you put your heart and mind to it. See you in another episode of April Wassupp next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're listening to
Yo, what's up?
Yes, sir.